All right, guys, more perfect union. Here we go. Exclusive in a leaked video call, Starbucks CEO Howard Schultz begged managers to increase their union busting. The billionaire CEO blasted unionizing hourly employees as so-called workers, Jesus, and some outside force that's going to dictate or disrupt who we are and what we do. So he's been going at it with this shit a lot recently. He's been bashing unions every chance he gets. He's back as being the CEO of Starbucks.
We've always managed to overcome the obstacles, the challenges. The resiliency of the company is directly related to the leadership that you have provided. But the challenges right now are real and they're in front of us. And the challenges are multiple. The pandemic, a post-pandemic customer, the relationship we have with our customers, competitive threats, and now a new outside force that's trying desperately to disrupt our company. Well,
it's not an outside force if it's your workers trying to unionize. They want that because they want better pay, they want more vacation time, they want better health care. But he's acting like this is an outside force, this is a threat. But if you embrace your workers, it wouldn't be much of a threat now, would it?
I believe in Starbucks more than ever because I believe in all of you. My faith and confidence in the future of Starbucks is based on my faith and confidence in you, not some outside force that's going to dictate or disrupt what we are and who we are and what we do.
Okay. So here he goes. Now he's using aggressive tactics, man. In the leaked call, Starbucks CEO smeared SB workers united with baseless rumors. Quote, "I wasn't there, but there are stories that people potentially had been bullied not to vote," Schultz said. Starbucks has been charged with illegally pressuring workers to vote against the union. Projection. That's what it is. Oh, they're pressuring people. No, you're pressuring people, and you're pressuring people to be against the union because you don't want to have to negotiate with a union. You want to be able to take advantage of your workers as much as you possibly can. Now, by the way, even just the existence now of stores that are unionizing is making Howard Schultz have to get creative. And the new thing he's come up with is, all right, what if we pay them better and like give them better contracts, but we only try to do it for the non-union workers? That's amazing. Now, first of all, I don't even know if that's legal. There might have to be litigation on that because that seems like it might be illegal. But second of all, if the existence of the union is going to force better pay, more vacation time, better benefits, etc., for all the workers, then it's like the union already justified its own existence because you wouldn't have gotten those raises without the existence of the union. So, man, he's the worst. And he's using very heavy-handed tactics, and they've largely backfired. They have backfired because, and this is a point that's been made over and over, but if you look at the people who work at Starbucks, a lot of the people who work at Starbucks they're working class, but they're also educated. And they know the benefits of unions. A lot of them were Bernie people. And they're now taking that message to their own lives in their own workplaces, and they're standing in solidarity. So now the former CEO is out, Howard Schultz is back in, and he's trying to crack down in very aggressive ways, and it's not working.
One of the responsibilities in this changing world that we have right now of a store manager, of a district manager, of an RDO, is to really understand who the people in our stores are, to talk to them specifically about the role and responsibility that we have as a company to them and their families, and to encourage them to really understand what it might mean to vote for a union. And so it's critically important that everyone chooses to vote. Now, there are stories, I wasn't there, but there are stories that people potentially have been bullied not to vote. Think about that. That's not the Starbucks way.
Again, they were bullying people to vote no. So people were fired for organizing. So he's the bully that he's pretending to decry. Roseanne Williams, Starbucks president for North America, joined Schultz for the call. She told managers it is your number one responsibility to persuade store employees to vote no. Wow. Williams claimed there has been zero union busting. The NLRB disagrees. And then what they have here, we've combed through Howard Schultz and Roseanne Williams' entire leaked meeting. The details are outrageous. Watch the meeting and read our report. So they have everything here. You guys can check that out if you want to. More Perfect Union, again, doing some incredible work. God, they're so bad, and their tactics are so heavy-handed, and nothing but solidarity to the Starbucks workers. And I hope the union succeeds, and I hope they can negotiate awesome contracts. If you want to see me and Crystal Ball interview legends like Noam Chomsky, Cornel West, and more, subscribe to Crystal, Kyle, and Friends on Substack. $5 a month gets you the video version a day early. Remember, we take 0 ad dollars for this podcast. Or you can sign up on Substack for free and get the audio version a day later. Link in the video description box below.